Now, I haven't got any change. Normally I bring a load of change, but I've got like 10s and 20s today, so we'll see how it goes. Key? Yep. Wallet? Yep. Morning. Now then, how's it going? What you got today? Let's have a look.
What you after today? Anything?
Cameras, electronics, that sort of thing, you know.
One of these ones.
Oh, what is it? PlayStation.
Yeah, one. A virtual vision thing. It's all there, it all works. It was my granddaughter. Believe it or not, it was £400 when she got it. I don't know. You know when they first come out?
Yeah. What did you want for it?
It was over 60, 70. And you say it all works and it's all there. Shifted towards to buy something else like that.
Yeah.
Look them up, some, you know, selling them.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
It seems very good, like, but...
Yeah, well, that's not really a concern too much.
Yeah.
Unless they're like collectors or whatever, you know.
Yeah. As I say, it's all there, all working.
Is that the best you can do?
Don't know what you're thinking.
Oh, let's have a look. Thing is, on something like this, I know you're saying it's all working, but it's hard for me to test. So I might have to sell it for parts, and the parts like not working bit is 40. So we do 30.
See if I can pull 6.
Alright, yeah, no worries, obviously. That's fine. I'll pop back later, but on the way out, see if you still got it. But
you know, want it for a present for Christmas.
I understand, yeah, entirely.
So
That's fine. It's just a, it's 60's just a little rich for me. The way the situation, you know what I mean? Okay, thanks a lot.
I'll see how it goes.
Morning. What's in here?
Yes, for this very nice.
Oh, it is nice, isn't it?
Yes, for this
Alright, yeah.
porcelain.
Yeah. Okay, cheers. Thanks. That's nice. How much is that? And this one? Ooh! Don't want to knock them over. What do you want for these two? Oh, that's the price, is it?
For this £10 for this designer. English.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It's nice.
For this Murano.
How much is with that?
£8.
£8?
Yes, Murano.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I could do with that. The only thing is I've got this vine that's growing all over it and I'd have to cut it all down first. Morning. Morning. Yeah. Well, you got change for a tenner? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cheers. See what else you got.
What?
Good morning. How much are how much are these? £2, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that. Legoland 603. No salt.
We do 3 on that as well.
Oh!
Didn't do me
your label,
I didn't do your label, but I brought my pens and paper. No. I did start last night and then I was still sorting stuff out at 11 o'clock going upstairs, downstairs, it's down nothing. I trapped a banana in the blooming car.
Told you, didn't I?
Three, 4, 6, 7, 8, 7.
£2 for the lot. You want?
It's nice. It's a nice set, that, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously that's why.
I don't think I've got a use for it, though, quite honestly. I've got like a cupboard full of mugs, you know what I mean? And it's, anybody comes around, it's tea,
Exactly.
coffee in the mug.
Yeah. Still fine doing this.
Oh dear. Nobody here, nobody there. Normally this is full up already. There's a few people in the other stall area. And they haven't got any change yet for that in the game. I'm not going to buy that Legoland, it's too expensive. Seems like bigger kits are going for like 30. I wouldn't spend 12 on a small piece. And the other bits were like 25, 30 anyway. We'll have a look inside. A lot of people won't have even turned up inside yet. It's much more for the like general public that turn up after 9ish. Hiya.
Yeah, alright.
Yes, fine, think yourself.
Thank you.
Is this bit yours now as well?
It is, yeah.
Expanding everywhere, aren't you? How much is your mirror?
£5.
Okay. No.
I mean, them shit ones will go up, that cost about 20 grand. We don't either.
It's a pity. Nice condition, but this bit's missing.
Well, my friend Tom died.
Oh dear, remember this? Gemini, $59.99.
It rained in the night.
and being able to sell the other one, which is a better make.
Did, yeah.
How much do you want for this?
£3.
I'll have that. I'll just stuff it there in case I see anything else.
Yeah.
Morning, Ali.
Morning, alright.
Sam.
Oh, it's a coffee maker. Let's see what else there is there.
Yes. You got all sorted out yesterday? Two things, one thing, not 1 week. So math and training.
It's a similar thing, though, isn't it?
So I've already started for next year.
It's a similar thing.
I want to get things done because I think next year is a little bit. That's how we do it. I've got the yard.
Yeah, we got some wood.
Oh, you got some of that white stuff?
And Jeff said to me, this will do for Peter, Carboot. It is Peter,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say.
I'll take that then.
Yeah.
Have you got change of time?
I haven't, mate. I've just changed what change I had.
Oh dear.
Ali?
It's been a pain.
Yeah, see, before you go.
That's all I've got because just been to the Carboot, the
I've
charity.
just changed the bloke at 20. Yeah, I haven't no actually
Yeah.
thinking.
Well, I'll leave it till later. I'll pop back.
Yeah, I'll just put it here for you, look.
I'll try and find somebody with some change.
Oh, yeah, there, I'll come back.
Yeah, all right. Cheers.
Nobody else was here except Wayne. You've got some red as well. You've got two onions. Brown.
The only thought it was, because he said it straight away, he said yes, there's a knock on, but the spout plate, he took it down. Now, the PMO had never said anything about taking it down, and he spotted that. The only thought it was, because we only thought it was, and he spotted it straight away. Brilliant. It was a good game. Morning.
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 Morning, mate.
Are you interested in railway stuff?
Not particularly. I just have a good look at everything.
There's going to be an offer this morning on it.
All right, I see.
I just didn't want it to miss out.
Oh yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah, I've got the cheap off, but you know, there's still the cheap ones that you get. Yeah, they've only got one cutting blade on, they rip it off the straight. Yeah, I've got a set there. Really? When I say
Rather well priced. That Goblin Commander.
How many tons are you trying to get in there?
I know we're done speed limit. Yeah. We haven't been there, I wouldn't have been. As soon as we come round the corner, I thought you were fucking wing mirror. Back, I thought, oh, fucking hell, here we go. Well, that's the job to show himself. You won't get it that way, unless you are really specialist. I've had a lot exactly about that much bigger than I want. It would have been 600 quid. Yeah. I'll have a 6-pound boat. 4 pound of cheap rubber, please. Yes, I'll put your things over there to the left. I've just said trialing, loving them for allotment, but I've got that meerkat. That meerkat and that otter on it. Yes, over here. Yeah, I forgot, I've just said trialing, what's happened to the meerkat now?
Morning. Could I have just a coffee, please?
Yeah.
12 weeks? No?
Yeah.
Cheers. Ah, thanks. No. Thanks a lot.
There you go. Thank you.
Cheers.
I think we're here the weekend before Christmas. Got 3 off after.
Right, I'll go and pick up my reserve stuff. Dogman. Hello, mate.
There's 48 cars, I think, in there altogether.
Are you doing this lot as a collection?
Yeah, I just sell them as a job lot. Yeah.
What do you want for it?
I've got 25 on the job lot.
Okay. They they look like they're all Matchbox, aren't they?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
The old Salmon at York. Would he cancelled it, didn't he?
Well, it's the weather, innit?
No, the weather was good.
Was it?
There was they cancelled it because there was bothered.
Because it rained here all day.
No, it was lovely at York.
All right.
But they cancelled it because they're scared that they put ruts in the ground. So
Yeah.
probably because it was the last one.
Because I mean, they often cancel it for the racing, obviously.
Yeah.
And then when it rains in between the racing, you know, you don't get that many, do you?
Just
Over a summer.
Just there you get all your dealers, and I've been,
Yeah, it is good.
I've been going
It
there
is
for
good.
years, so
I'm sure I've seen you there.
I've got a Matchbox guy that comes
Yeah.
and it's like 20 odd quid here. He buys everyone off him for 35 quid, but I won't see him till April now, and I ain't got his number.
Right, I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
See you later. Oh, well. I'll see the lady about the light. Let's see if I can extract that fiver. There we go. Hiya. Come back for it. Brilliant, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, where? Oh, it's there. Right.
What's that?
I've got my curly, Ali.
Yeah.
Where's your cook doing?
Don't be listening.
Right, find £1. Get that game. Not exactly a productive morning up to now.
Not because of the weather or anything like that, but I'm scared of putting ruts in the field, and we got fined last time for putting ruts in the field. You're here all week, Andy?
I'm here all week, mate.
Good lad, good lad.
Hey, what's it like? What bike?
Cheers. Ta. How much is your projector? Never noticed that.
Very good.
Let's have a look at it. Do you have to have slides for it? Are those the slides? I think they are, aren't they? Yeah. I think. Yeah, I'll give it a miss. Oh dear. I think this is it. I think this is it. Nobody else is turning up. In which case I'll go to Hull. That's an old classic, isn't it? So we're off to Hull. Nobody was selling electricals, cameras or DVD players or anything like that, unfortunately. Okay, here we are, arriving at Hull. We can drive straight in. There's no way of charging to get in at this place. There's several entrances. The little fence is tiny. And get some bags. I'll take 2 bags, you never know your luck. And a carrier, that's fine.
Yeah, we haven't put the real lot out.
How much is your phone system, mate?
What?
How much is your phone system?
Barber.
Okay. That's not it. change for a tenner.
I'll do you then.
Thank you.
If you are, don't just forever.
There you
Brilliant,
go,
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
You can go right to land. You can go right to land, yeah. Building up right there.
That's one of the cheap Chinese jobs.
Emma, does he look like a cat?
Hello mate, how's it going?
Not too bad, how's you?
Yeah, not bad. Club lead. Nope. No, I don't see it. That's the end of it. It's 3-pin.
Got no idea on that. Untested. We'll do it for a quid. Like I said, mate, untested. I don't know.
That's a bargain, that.
I don't know, you know, I'll be honest.
No, it's fair, yeah. Tempted myself, actually. Let's have a look. No, it's got a mount. No. Has it got a HDMI in? Yes. And it's got buttons. I'll have it for a quid. Just walk back to the car. It's my first junk of the day. Yeah. I'll have it for a quid. First junk of the day.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh. No. I want this back to the car. I'm not wandering around with it. What kind of die is it? How much is that?
50p small, a pound big.
How much is this for?
50p.
Yeah, I love that. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. Morning. How much is this? Oh, it's too much. How about I give you a pound? No, forget it. Interesting. How much is this, mate? We do 3. Anything else on? Any movement on 5? If it was Phillips, I'd have had it for a 5, but it's Good Home.
B&Q.
All right, B&Q.
15. Again, would you go it over?
Different color ba? Black, good na. Different color.
Go on, I'll have it for a 5. There you go, mate.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, how much is your controller?
About 20.
How much is one? This one and that's
20 is
alright.
too much. Look nice, but looks can be deceptive.
I did it this morning.
I apologize, because I've got 2 new ones in anyway, and I've got cancer reset.
It's on the floor.
No.
When's the party? Are we going back on Saturday? 11.
What is got? Yeah, this is what's not.
No. No, it's plugged into that.
Well, that's alright, you can do that, come for that. big nice friends. Yeah, you know what I mean? No, just really do up the bar anyway.
£2. Just for a bit of humour.
Just go. You're trying to get rid of me or something. And I'm so tempted just to have a drive over there, like, you know, get the ferry and get your van in order.
Oh, there you go, I'll have one of them. How much is them, by the way?
£3.
What's your cameras, mate?
£3 each, 2 for 5, mate.
Okay.
Doubly depressed when you get back though, isn't it?
Pay for that down there,
Nice that Bradley one. Bit technical, yeah, you don't need more than one really, do you? One for each occasion. If I don't, I doubt I will, but it's a thought. I'd get stopped at customs and taking it all off me, wouldn't they? To say you have to pay tax on it. Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. Killjoys. See you later. Morning, mate. You alright?
What are you after out there, mate? Cameras, is it?
Yeah. How are you doing?
Alright, are you?
Yeah, not bad.
You're waiting for a treat? I don't think I've got any. No, I've only got one now. I've only got Raven. I've never got the other one from one of their friends. It was just a bit much. What about that one? You know what we had before? It is, but it's like she would never leave her alone. You know, but she just wants to support that. She was trying to get her leg all the time and annoying and that.
It's unbranded anyway.
Yeah, that's it, you can take her back, like, yeah, grandkids that, like. Alright. Right, and then we all like left the bar.
Yeah.
And you see the monolith in the church.
It's £2.
I've actually not bothered though, issue. It's a 10 of that one, mate. £10. Yeah, you always got that happy Thursday. Sorry to start, just get your £5 1 second. Thank you. Never know. Oh, that's a bigger one, that one, isn't it? That one. They're built for screws, aren't they? Yeah, yeah. Or like push £3 or 2 for £5. Alright, take care, see you later. See you later, doggies. Yeah, use it next time. Get some more drinks in. What did they say? Hello, go on. Sat there checking on the street. She wants it. They're so good each one. Apart from the knockdown, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to last people. And he's not doing what he's doing.
We do me a deal on a few?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7.
Right, so it'll be 9 15, well, 14 quid.
Sound. Appreciate that, mate.
£3 quid.
There you go.
£3, yeah.
14, yeah. Brilliant.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, with your lights.
Sorry?
Your motion lights.
Yeah, like I say, it's just getting out bits and bobs, just filling gaps up, you know. It'll probably wet now before I get all that out. I'll just
Cheers.
get all that out. Cheers.
That was a good chunk. Pots and pans. Landfill guy's not here. That doesn't surprise me at all. There's not enough. This is the area that's normally full of householders, back to back on the main room. Hello mate, how are you going?
You alright?
Yeah, not bad. Ooh. Screw in.
Cheers. A what?
Yeah.
So you got a little present for your Halloween kids. Do your kids Halloween run?
Oh, taking this off and I'll just sell them as normal.
Okay.
How much is your skybox?
It gives you a tenner, mate, if you want it.
Which one is it? Do you know?
Yeah, you can have a look. Yeah.
Bit rich for me, I'm afraid, for that one.
Oh, sorry, love. It's
alright.
It's a DVD player.
Alright.
£2 it is.
No remote then?
No. See you, take care.
Will you do £1?
No.
Alright, I'll take it for 2.
Alright, love. I'm just trying to undo my tassels there.
Oh God.
Oh, what?
There's a £5 there.
Thank you very much, darling.
How much is this?
£3, darling.
Great,
Okay,
thanks a
my
lot.
love, thank
Cheers.
you very
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Na mimi kwa nataka unisaidie kitu. Niko tayari kupatia 1000. Hakisha unichulie mkonto yako nitumie nayo. Uko natumika full time. Ukosha muona nitumia nazo. Baki niuliza kujobs hizi franga zitoka wapi? Juu mimi siko kujobs. Hizo zitoka wapi? Sema kati yangu. Yeah, kesho. Niko nataka ni apply. Hiyo kama free. Nataka nizitie mkonto kisha zikitumia muni.
How much is this one, mate? How much is this one, mate?
£10.
Which one is Goodman's?
Yeah, it's Goodman's, yeah.
£10.
Which one are you after?
That one.
That one? 10.
Okay. Far too much. But obviously, you know, he's got a living to make, I understand. He might get that off somebody, but very unlikely.
You know where the market's at? Right at the far back, where I normally go. More or less.
How much is your Grundig thing? Is it Grundig?
Yeah, £2.
We do £1?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, alright. I'll have that then. Brilliant, thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Come down this aisle? Yes. I didn't go down the other one. I don't see anything there. He's one of the electrical guys I see every week, but didn't seem to have much there. Shoes, fake trainers. No stalls. No stalls. I know this like shitty mud gets everywhere on your stock, but you're not going to sell it if you don't turn up. It was dreary, it was cold, wet, and you could see how dank and muddy it was. But, you know, I got some nice stuff. So, we'll just do a quick rundown what it was. First thing was this Phantom Menace game. No, the Phantom Pain. There you go. Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. I've got this for the PS3. Cost £1. Not sure how much it's worth. Let's have a quick scan. 69. Pre-owned. I don't understand how somebody got £13.32 for one. Maybe they sent it to Europe. Excellent condition, fast dispatch. Let's see what else they've put. I'm not going to tell you who sold this at £13.32 for a £6 game. But you will recognise the name if I told you. So I'm not going to, because that would be unfair on them. How would you get £13.32 for that? Maybe I'll text them on the old Instagram. I know they've got an Instagram account. The other thing that I got at North Cave was this Philips Infralight Infrafill. These are nice. Cost me £3. Should go for anywhere from between 15 and 20. Plus postage. Plus postage. Lovely. Okay. So, Hull Carboot. First thing I got was this big TV. I'm not bringing it in here. It's gently laid against the wall in the front room. Screen against the wall so that nothing can get at it. Because I've discovered to my rue and pain many times that the more you move an object like that about, the more likely you are to damage it. And I gave him his £1 and took it straight to the car, because let's face it, I don't want that under my arm while I'm walking around the car boot, you know. So that's what I did, no problem at all. Okay, so I got a BT phone system. I've charged it up. There you go. They're both working. The chargers are both working. I haven't tested it on the phone line yet, but I had one very similar to this weekend that I listed, and that worked fine. It had a much squarer front, but these are 7100s. The one I had was 7160s, and they've got the same handset. Obviously these say 7100 on. Or is it the other way around? These are 7600s. The others are 7610s. And I've just thrown one of them on the floor. Luckily, you don't know because you've never seen down the floor because it's so grotty and dirty. Bits of cardboard and things that I have to step over. But underneath that grot, dirt and cardboard, there's a load of rubber mats. So if you do drop something, because I have a tendency of dropping my phone, it just bounces. That cost a £5. The die cost 50p, I think. You've seen the video, it might be in the video. I also bought this. I paid too much for this. And I'll show you why I paid too much for it in a second. I'll plug it in and I'll show you the colour. Yes, I bought this light for a £5. It's a Good Home, which is B&Q light. The reason it's too much, I'm sure it's worth a £5. The reason it's too much is because I bought this with the power supply, a white power supply. The only thing is, look at the power supply. It's got one of them, or at least it should have one of them plastic pins at the top for the earth because they're just unearthed these. That's fine because it's 12 volts, it's not a big deal. But that isn't the case with this. It's been snapped off, no good at all. It is working, but it's not going to be any good for use. So what am I going to do? Well, I've borrowed one, anyway, attached to my trailing lead from the, this is a 9-volt one from the Casio keyboard with the adapter ends with like 6 different or 8 different adapter ends. So I've changed the barrel jack and that works nicely now, or at least it works pretty bright, and also the base has a colour changing element. Even when you turn the main one off, you've got this as a side light, any colour you like, nice, and off as well. There you go. Very much like the Philips Hue lights change colour from both sides like that, so it's a sort of, I suppose you would call that a side light, you know, or maybe you could have that as a room night light just to take the darkness away, and then use this one for reading. Pretty good going, really. And that's at 9 volts, so obviously it would be brighter at 12 volt. But I can't show you that because I don't have one with the right barrel jack. I do have lots of 12 volt adapters, you know. So what I'm going to do with this is just cut the wire and cut the wire on one of the 12 volt ones that's not got the right barrel jack, and what I'll do is I'll put an inline switch on it, so it'll be black from the adapter up to the inline switch, and then it'll be white from that to the light. So yeah, it won't be perfect, but I'll still be able to sell it. Or actually I might keep that one. It's nice, and I do have an LED desk lamp already, but that's nicer and it's aesthetically pleasing, whereas the other one's just black with an arm. Next I had some machinery. LG Blu-ray for £2. There you go. I offered her £1 and she said no, so I give her £2 instead. No remote, but it's a really nice machine. This, it's a 30 quid machine, and I've just been sent an offer on one of these, the remote for it rather, the Samsung. Is it Samsung or LG? LG. For a £5, £5.01. These days what I do now is I find the best offers. I'll watch half a dozen of them and then wait to see if any offers come in. And I think the one that this was on was at £5.69. They sent me an offer at £5.01. Yeah, got to plug that in, make sure that it's playing DVDs and Blu-rays, obviously, and then I will buy the remote and sell it for 30. Next is, whoa, a Grundig Freeview box with a Grundig remote. Power supply, aerial input, because it's a TV remote. It's a TV one, this. Just SD. It does have twin SCART outputs, so it's a twin tuner one with its remote. That was £1, so that's not bad. Right, we'll go over the cameras because that's where it cut out last time. So the cameras were £3 each, or 2 for £5 when the guy offered me them, and I knew that I could get a few and then ask him for a deal on them, so that's what I did. I got 7, asked him for a deal, and so it should have been at £2.50 rate. 7 would have been 17.50, 8 would have been 20 quid. But I didn't get 8, couldn't find 8 that were good enough. So I asked him for a deal and he offered me them at 14, so that's £2 each. So what did I get? I got a Fujifilm A202. This one has one fade up Duracell in it, which is fine, but it also has an XD 16 megabyte, so that's about £12 back from the 14 that I've spent. So there's nearly all my money back in the first camera. Let's just check this one's got batteries in. It has. So this is a Canon PowerShot A750. Don't forget, all £2 each. It's got quite a lot of minor scratching on the screen, but the front's quite clean. Oh no, there's a dent in the lens thing there, and there's a couple of leaves that are meant to close and they're not closing, but it does turn on, and the screen's nice at the back, as you can see. If I just press the set button, you can see it's working fine. You can see me talking. Might not be in focus. There you go. Yeah, nice. £2. And obviously you can see it's running on batteries, but they are just your standard AA's. But if you are eagle-eyed, you will see that there's also a card, and it's 8GB. So there's a few quid's worth, nothing special. I might even be able to sell that for a week. Console homebrew thing. 8GB is the maximum you can use, and it's a standard SD, that, not AHC, so it's exactly what you need for the homebrew. They won't work on the faster cards. Samsung, this one's called ES9. It's very bog standard, 4x zoom. I haven't been able to get it working yet. Takes AA's. Actually, I've got the AA's in here, haven't I? We'll have a go. Why not? Let's see which way around they are. Positive that way around, negative that way around. Power. No, nothing. Fair enough. The reason I bought it though is, where is it? There's a little SD card slot. I flicked it open, there's an SD in it, and it has a 1GB card, so that's a 469 card. Might even be only 429, 399. Wee homebrew. Next was done that one, and that one. Casio Exilim. Nice. This one's called. It says it somewhere. EXZ16. There you go. And it has a battery in it, but no memory card. I'm not sure whether it's bulging. It seems as though it might have a little bit of sort of swell on it, but we'll charge it up and see whether it works, and then we can test the battery if it works. I don't have any other of these batteries, so we'll have to test that one. That's another one for the charger, for the multi-charger I've got. And that's the same for this one. It's called a Ricoh Calipo R5. Quite a nice looking camera. There's a few little marks on the back here and there's one on the screen. The front's all not marked. And again, it has a battery. Genuine Ricoh. Well, the other one was a Casio, and it was a genuine Casio, but a bit bulgy. And another 1GB card. So even if the camera doesn't work, I'm onto a winner with the card. And it had a low pro case. There again, saying that it's a bit rough around the edges. You can't sell them on their own, but it's added benefit to anybody buying it, the fact that it's got a low pro case with a strap. And most of these low pros, this one it's no exception, they have a belt loop with hook and loop and a clip. A lot of the low pro cases have a little compartment with a waterproof hood for the whole case. This one doesn't, it's too small for that really. Still, it's an additional bonus. And then, is that all 7 I've mentioned? That's 4, 5, 6. I know I've got 7. Anyway, this one's a Lumix. The front bezel's missing, so it's parts and repair only. But again, it's got a battery. Genuine Lumix battery. There we go. Is that the right way up? No, that way up. So that is worth a tenner. As long as it charges up and discharges, I will test it. So tenner and the parts for the camera, which might only be a couple of quid. That one's working fine, so £12 to £15 plus the card. That one was working fine. Oh, I didn't show you that one working because they didn't have the batteries in, did it? Oh no, that's not the one that's working. That's the one that's not working because it's got a stuck-in battery. That one we've got to charge up. No, that's the one I put the batteries in, it didn't work. That's 4. You've seen that one. That's the XLIM. So where's the other one? There's meant to be 7. There's the handsets of that phone system. Here we are. Number 7. This one's nice actually. Another Canon PowerShot A410. And this one does work, I know, because this is the one the batteries that I've just shown you came out of. If I can open the battery compartment. Firstly, it's got a card, but it's only 128 megabytes. There again, I've successfully sold those recently to people who only want a small card. I'll put the batteries in the right way around. Close it. Turn it on. There we go, it zooms in and out. Has a little screen. It's only a small screen, but if I press the function set and it's all working, you can see it's, there you go, that's me in the screen. And if I press the button, oh, got me in the face that. It flashes anyway, and records onto the card. If I press the function, you'll see there I am in all my flashed up glory. Yeah, that is definitely one for the bin. Bin. Erase, yes. There you go, it's erased. And there's one I took earlier of you, or rather the camera you're seeing me through. We'll bin that as well. And then nothing on the camera now. Excellent. So yeah, I'll leave the card with it for, you know, somebody to use. It's not like it's really worth bothering with. 128 megabytes, probably only get like 3 quid maybe, if lucky. I'll turn it off. There we go. So that's all working lovely. That probably pays for the whole £14 worth actually. 7 cards, 7 cameras, not bad for £14, and they've all got something about them that's worth bothering with, like a card or a card and a battery, or they're working. Now I didn't know that one was working, but it's got a battery and a card, so it doesn't matter whether it was working or not, but it is, so there's a bonus. And the last 3 things I bought was 3 video games. There we go, all Wii. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles, Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. Right, this one is a prequel to the Resident Evil 1, that's why it's 0. You couldn't really get below 1 unless you go with 0. But the main issue with all these games is the covers are a bit mouldy, as you can see. Just a little bit mouldy. Nobody was going to buy it to put on a shelf and play, but also to keep as a collectible item or whatever, is going to be interested in a mouldy cover. So I might sell these disc only, because the discs are fine if they're working. I'll have fun testing them out. So that's that one. Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles. It's like a chronicling of various episodes from the Resident Evil series, but it's an on-rails shooter, and you have to have a light, well, you know, have one of those guns that the Wiimote and the nunchuck clip into. You clip them in. I've got one actually, so I'll be able to test this one out, and this is the same. It's on-rails shooter. There we go. and I paid £5 for the 3. He wanted £3 each for them, but he accepted. No, he wanted £2 each. He accepted £5 for the 3. But yeah, if you look at it, I mean, it goes well with the theme to have like mould coming through. It looks authentic, but it's mould all the same. So yeah, no. There is a Resident Evil 4 one in a steelbook, and it looks like it's all rusty and marked, but that's printed on it. So if it gets rusty and marked, it just looks more authentic. So £37.50 altogether. Cheap day, but it was wet and damp and dank, and well, you've seen the pictures, the video, the mud, and the lack of stalls in various parts of the both car boots, in fact. So it was you know, I would rather spend 4 times that on 4 times as much stuff and be set, but you can't always get what you want. Such is life, right? You've seen it all, you've seen the video. Don't forget, first one's a thumbs up or this one's a thumbs up to vote, to decide which one I should put out more often. And you know, do you like the fact that I've got a body cam on now so I can show you actual footage of the car boots? Tell me what you think of my video technique as well, if you like. I don't mind. I can take the criticism. Speak to you later.